With that said, let's go to StumbleUpon.com. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google.com here, and you can see we've searched for StumbleUpon. Now, I'll come back to this later, but you'll notice that there are StumbleUpon icons every time I do a search on Google, and I'll show you in a minute what all that is about. This is what StumbleUpon looks like. As you can see, it's a play on words here. We're dealing with people who stumble upon different websites that have great content and people are interested in them, and people stumble upon them. They can write reviews about them, they can send links of the site to their friends, and they can do so much more. And as you can see here, it says StumbleUpon discovers websites based on your interests, learns what you like, and brings you more. So not only is it a great tool to find sites that you might like, but it's also a great social networking tool that allows you to find people who have similar interests with you. Now, the big difference between this and MySpace and Facebook is that MySpace and Facebook are mainly sites where you get to know people, join groups and things like that. And StumbleUpon's very similar, but it's much better, focuses more on that marketing aspect. So if I scroll down a little bit, you'll notice that we can see recently popular websites with StumbleUpon users. These are basically sites that StumbleUpon users have rated, reviewed, and things like that. So let's say, for example, that you want to review your own site and you get friends to review it as well. The more reviews you get and the more hits you get, the higher you can get on StumbleUpon. But at the same time, we'll show you a few tips and tricks that you can use to get a lot of traffic with StumbleUpon. Now, if you haven't used this before, the first thing that you want to do is you want to click Join StumbleUpon. And all you have to do is you have to fill out your email address, username and password, birth date, and information like that. Once you do that, it's going to forward you to a page to install the StumbleUpon toolbar. And whether you use Internet Explorer or Firefox, it'll work both ways. So we'll click on the download link here, and you'll see for our sake, since we're using Firefox, all you have to do is click Add to Firefox, and of course it adds it. Install and just go through that process. It takes about 1 or 2 minutes to do, and it's extremely easy to do. Now, if you want to see the toolbar in action, you'll notice this toolbar right on my browser right here.